Yeah.
Henry, I'm so glad to see you.
I'd like to know... Who's this Sir Han?
He's actually the real Lord of Rete, and Sir Hanush is only his guardian, because Sir Hans is under it.
What do you think of the Lord here?
He comes from the glorious line of the...
That's all. I've brought you some... How about another little outing with me?
You never give up, do you? That would be great. Only not just now.
Yeah. 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 Yeah.
Put that weapon away.
This one got it in the back. And there's more of them over by the main stables.
Yeah. Are you well?
Leave me alone. Go away.
But there's no need to be afraid. With your help, I'll find those bastards and then I'll make them pay.
They deserve it. What do you need to know?
What actually happened here?
They killed the animals and... Why did they kill them?
Think carefully now. How did it all start?
We heard the animals, their shrieks, then Smill. He shouted, and they murdered him.
What happened after that?
We ran outside and it was chaos. Animals were dying, the stables were burning, and those demons everywhere.
You said they were demons?
No, just vermin. Worthless human vermin.
Did they take anything?
No,
How many of them were there?
not many. There were just a few that came after us, but more round the back. I heard them yelling at each other.
So they were yelling because of all the noise?
No, something happened. They quarrelled.
In the back? Where?
Towards the woods. To the north. They were trying to get away.
Did you see a big man among them, dressed all in black?
That cutthroat, that devil! I never want to see him again.
So he was here? That bloodthirsty beast. The stables were already burning.
No, it was to set the blaze.
You're certain it was the animals first, and
I'm certain. Now I'll never forget it.
so some of them were running away, and the...
Aye, for a time. Then more of us came out and we fought
Where?
to the north.
Thanks.
May the Lord watch over you.
How could anyone be so cruel?
See what they did here? Kill them! Find those horse hunters!
Damn. What? Who's there?
Easily.
I don't know anything.
Are you hurt?
No, nothing.
You didn't happen...
No,
What really happened?
I don't know. Oh no, this can't be true.
Aha! This wasn't done by animals. They must have gone into the woods this way.
Who's there?
What the fuck happened here?
Oh, it's a boot pick. Someone in Neuhoff must know more about it. Yeah. 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 Yeah.
Do you know whose hoof-pick this is?
Ginger's. He was always bragging about it. Why do you ask?
I'm just trying to get the story.
But you won't find Ginger here.
And you don't know where Ginger could have gone?
Dunno. Good luck.
My poor Rosie.
Yeah. Yeah.
Another useless soldier coming to ask questions.
What's wrong with your arm? That's nasty. It needs to be cleaned out and bandaged. Let me.
That feels a mite better. Thank you. What do you need to know?
Any idea where I might find this Ginger?
Well, that's the thing.
What?
Look, I know how it looks. But Ginger is a...
Can you help me?
How?
You know the area. How can I figure out which way they went?
They left in a hurry.
Do you know any...
Yeah. It's Ginger.
Where could he have...
I might know. But you gotta promise me one thing.
You have my word.
Sometimes the charcoal burners come to see him. You get some well...
And where is that?
No idea. They've always kept them...
But the forest is full of folk like that. It could be any...
Aye. Except these ones won't be far. If you follow the stream from the stud farm to...
Only what?
Ginger didn't go that way, though. He always went by...
But how can I find them?
There's always smoke when they work. You'll smell them before you...
So if I go through the woods along running water, I'll find them.
Exactly. Take care now.
Yeah. 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 Yeah.
Leave me be. I want to sleep. No! Clear off! Let me sleep! No! Clear off! Let me sleep!
Is that some new kind of game?
Shit! Sod off! Shit! Sod off!
Good health to you.
Could you help me?
Depends what you want, doesn't it?
I'm looking for Ginger, a stable boy from Neuhof. They say he ran away and joined up with some charcoal burners he used to hang around with sometimes.
Sorry, there's never been a lad called Ginger around here. You have to try somewhere else.
A murder's been committed at Neuhof, and that boy likely knows who did it. It's vital I find him.
There's been murder aplenty in these parts of late, but that Ginger lad really hasn't been here.
There'll be a lot less murdering going on once I bring those bastards to justice, so how about helping me out?
Calm down, lad, for the love of God. There's been no one like the boy you want round here, but then again, there are other charcoal burners. Try them. You might want to hurry. You're not the first to be asking about him, and the others weren't exactly a noble-looking bunch, although they were generous with their silver.
They didn't happen to say what they wanted him for?
No, but they definitely didn't look like they wanted to invite him to a feast.
Do you have any idea where else he could have gone?
You said he was friends with the charcoal burners? Well, you'll definitely find some in the forest.
But that forest is huge. I could spend weeks...
Then follow the river. That's how you found us, isn't it?
All right.
Take care now.
Yeah. Yeah.
I'm honoured that a knight such as you takes an interest in me.
I'm looking for Ginger from Neuhof. Do you know anything about him?
I know him. What do you want of him?
There's a few questions I need to ask him.
Well, you'll have to go somewhere else to find him. He doesn't come here much.
I really must speak with him. A murder was committed at the stud farm, and that boy probably knows who did it. I have to get him to talk.
And you think he had a hand in it?
Hard to say. He ran away, but on the other hand, it seems he stabbed one of the attackers.
Well, when you put it like that, it's clearly urgent business. I do know him. Not personally, but I've seen him around. He's friends with the charcoal burners down by Townburg. I know he hangs around with the twins there.
Downstream by Townburg? Somewhere by the castle?
If you follow the river to the west, you're bound to run into them. Oh, one more thing.
Yes?
Some other men have been around asking about him, but they weren't as convincing as you. Farewell.
Yeah. Yeah. Yeah.
hope I can be of help to...
I'm looking for Ginger. I've heard he's hiding out with some charcoal burners.
Ginger who?
A stable boy from the Neuhoff stud farm.
I don't know anyone from there. May the Lord watch over you.
I'm at your service, Sir Knight.
Where are you hiding Ginger?
How did you... What the hell are you talking about?
Don't try that one on me. I know he's friends with a pair of twins from here. I'm here on the orders of Sir Hanush, and I need to talk to Ginger about the raid on the stud farm.
If Sir Hanush sent you, then you should deal with those two cutthroats who've been creeping around here asking about the poor boy. Once you take care of them, we won't have to hide him anymore.
All right, I'll deal with them. And then you'll tell me where you've got Ginger hidden, right?
Right. You get rid of them, and I'll tell you.
So where can I find these bandits?
I'm not sure exactly. There's lots of places to hide around here. But they came and went over the bridge, so I reckon they must be somewhere between here and our neighbours.
That's a lot of woods to comb through.
Not all that much. There's a path around there somewhere leading to an abandoned... May the Lord watch over you.
Yeah. Yeah.
Here, there's only two of us. So what do we do then? Sit tight and keep watch. Sooner or later that boy will turn up. We'll skewer him. What's that noise? I've got you, you dog. You'll soon be sorry for shooting. You'll get my... Yeah! I'm going. I'll slaughter you. Ow. I'm going to enjoy this. Is that all you've got? I'll slaughter you. You fucked up there. I enjoy this. Kurwa fix. What's the matter? Come on. Is that all you've got? You call that combat? I'll fucking kill you. You'll get one more. Bring it on! Curses.
Yeah.
Learn how to ride a horse, idiots!
You don't have to worry about those bandits anymore. I've dealt with them.
Really? And I suppose I have to take your word for it.
If you want proof, I can take you to them. Maybe I should have brought you their heads.
I'll take your word for it. All right, a bargain's a bargain. Ginger is hiding out in a ruined hut not far from here. You go along the... There's an overgrown path that leads from there right to where Ginger is. Keep your eyes peeled there.
Good. Thanks for your help.
God be with you.
Yeah. Yeah.
This lad claims to be with the Lord, then. Not much more than a boy. A fellow by the name of Henry. Right. You know him? I do. Came for the stud buck.
If he thinks I helped those bastards, then...
How did you get here? Have you been spying on me
Jesus,
the whole time?
you've led me a merry dance.
What do you want from me?
I want to ask you a couple of questions. Why did you run off like that? Where are your cronies? And why did you kill that bandit?
What?
Right, one thing at a time. And now tell me exactly what happened. And don't leave anything out.
That's quite a long story.
Don't worry, I won't get bored.
All right. I woke up in the middle of the night because I needed to go for a piss. So I went out into the dark, same as usual, only there was something there that shouldn't have been. At first I thought it was just a trick of the light, but it wasn't. Then it was too late. They went past and I thought they must be horse thieves. I would have yelled, only I was afraid they'd kill me. So I waited until they were out of sight and I started to sneak away, but then...
Then the slaughtering started.
Yes. I thought they'd steal the horses and ride off. That would be bad enough, but then all the killing started and flames everywhere. It was terrible, like hell itself.
And then?
It seemed some of them didn't like it either. They started squabbling among themselves, and some of them started running back where they came from, right towards me. And I had that thing in my hand, the hoof pick.
So you stabbed the first one in the belly?
No. He ran right into me. He was running fast for a fellow with a limp. He pushed me aside and I fell on the ground. Then he told me I'd better lie low if I valued my life. And he ran off with the others. I did what he said and hid. Then the rest of the gang ran past.
And then?
Then I waited in case that limping one from Ujits came back. I didn't dare come out until I was sure. I think it was almost light.
Do you know what they argued?
I didn't hear everything, but I reckon some of them were only there to steal, and...
What about the other?
I don't know. There might have been maybe 8 of them.
That sounds terrible.
If only I yelled.
If you had, you'd most likely be dead. It probably wouldn't have done any good anyway.
But still.
There was nothing you could do. That's all. Why did you run off in some...
Because I was afraid that...
Who?
Those...
To get revenge on you for killing their mate?
Killing? Me?
Why did you kill that?
What? That?
This is yours, isn't it? I pulled it from the belly of a dead band.
That is mine, but I didn't stab it.
I've heard everything I need to hear, so I'll...
Wait! What about me?
Perhaps I could. What would you like?
I'd like to go back to the stud farm, but those cutthroats who want to kill me are still around. Will you help me?
They're out of the way. I ran into them on my travels.
Really? That's great, but...
What?
I'm afraid to go back to the farm. I ran away, and God knows what they'll think about it all. I don't know if they'll even want to talk to me.
I could go and ask them if it's important to you.
Would you? You'll definitely have their respect.
Yeah. Yeah.
I found Ginger. He begged me to ask if...
Why should I take him back? It might be his fault I had to bury...
What?
Why else would he flee but guilt? The men said they didn't see him in bed. He didn't have a clean conscience because he gave those murderers a signal.
That's not true. He fled because one of the attackers recognized him and Ginger was afraid he'd come back and kill him.
Those are just excuses. He wouldn't dare come back.
But they came back the very same day. If he hadn't run, they'd have killed him and everyone else.
But why would they do that?
Why not? They'd already murdered several people, why not a few more?
And now I'm supposed to take him back? What if they come back for him and kill one of my daughters in the process?
The cutthroats who were after him have been taken care of. And the rest have no reason to return here.
And what about for revenge? I can't take him back.
I understand your concerns, but you just need to ask Sir Hamish to leave you a guard. Those bandits might be willing to take on a few stable boys, but not an armed soldier.
I'd definitely feel better if someone was here a few days to keep watch.
It can be arranged. I'm sure Sir Bernard won't object.
Good then. God bless.
Don't move a finger! Surrender! You've committed a violation. You're under arrest. Off you in. Yeah! Yeah. Yeah.
You can return home. It was hard work to convince them, so please don't get into trouble when you go back.
Thank you. I'd like to give you something, but I've got nothing, except if you're ever traveling by way of Neuhof, stop by and I'll show you something with the horses.
Yeah. Yeah. Yeah.
Good man, may I disturb you for a moment?
Stop and have a word with me. It would help me greatly.
What is it then?
It's about this. I challenge you to a duel, sir.
What?
You heard? Don't try to wriggle out of it. Let's get to it.
I'm not in the habit of fighting to the death with fellows I meet by chance on the road. Tell me first what this is all about.
What's happening is I'm challenging you to a duel. You disgusting...
Eager, aren't you?
I am Sir Oldbram of Lossing.
Pleased to meet you, Sir Oldbram. So, what are you after?
My mother sent me out to get some experience. She's obsessed with tales of chivalrous knights. In short, she sent me off looking for some virgin to save, and to win glory in combat. But I have to admit, I'm not very good at it.
That's a damn foolish idea. You ought to go home.
I'd love to. But what shall I tell Mama?
Tell her to forget about her Tristans and Amadises and leave you alone. Not only will you have peace, but no doubt your subjects will take you more seriously too.
That's easier said than done. I'm not sure I have the courage for that.
Well, you have the courage to accost wayfarers and challenge them to duels. Surely you can talk to your mother.
Well, I suppose so. Thank you for your encouraging words.
Glad to be of service, sir.
I only hope some Christian soul will give me a proper burial. I don't want the flesh picked from my bones by raven.
Yeah.
Well, well. Look who deigns to grace us with his presence.
I was looking for that boy and
And you didn't bother telling anyone.
I had to follow the trail before it went cold.
And what if some bandit skewered you and left you for dead? We'd never find you because you told no one where you were going. How would I explain that to Sir Radzig, eh? I really don't know, my lord. He disappeared without saying a word to anyone. Never crossed my mind he wanted to get himself killed. Silence! Keep your ignorant mouth shut when I'm giving you the benefit of a veteran's wisdom. You do what I tell you, answer only when I ask, and not go roaming off whenever you feel like it. I'd like to kick your arse back to the castle and be shut of you. But it's true, you're a fucking peasant who knows nothing about soldiering, and it's my job to whip you into shape, so I'm not done with you yet. God have mercy on you if you ever try anything like that again. If you're lucky, I'll only have you whipped and clapped in the stocks, because if I get my way, you'll be hanged for desertion. I hope we've got that out of the way, and I've made myself absolutely clear. And now, let's hear what you have to report.
I talked to Ginger and found out what happened.
Out with it, then.
Ginger fled because he recognized one of the raiders. He was afraid they'd come back to silence him.
Well, he was right. They were asking about him. So who did he recognize?
He didn't know his name. Some fellow with a limp from Ujits.
All right. Since you've gone this far, you may as well ask around in Ujits. We've enough to do here in these parts anyway. Sir Radzig will tell you about it. He said to send you to him if you haven't already been.
Can you teach me how to defend myself better in combat?
Certainly.
I'd like to practice the basics.
All right, but it'll cost you. Now, pay close attention. Surrender! You're under arrest for breaking the law.
All right, enough.
What the hell do you think you're doing, hurting people like that? We won't put up with violent brutes here. Is that clear? Well, you won't forget this in a hurry, because it'll take a nice pile of coin to fix it.
Look, I'll tell.
Do you think I...
Damn it. Here.
You paid for your crimes. Good day to you.
I'd like to improve my sword.
Certainly.
I'd like to practice the
All right. Now, farewell.
I'd like to learn.
Certainly.
I'd like to practice.
All right, but it'll cost you. Now, pay close attention.